Everyone, welcome back today. Lisa and I, we're on the Carnival Conquest. We're on the Promenade deck, or Promenade, however you want to say it, which is deck 5. And we are right here in the front of the ship in the forward elevators and stairs. We're going to take a look at the theater, at least from deck 5. All right, a cool little showcase right here. Some different plaques and awards given to the ship. Usually that happens every time it comes into port for the very first time. All right, some nice seating area up here. If you're in a wheelchair, there's a spot for you right here. As you see, overlooking the entire theater. Outside of that, we need to come up that little set of steps and have access to the whole balcony, which ultimately we're going to go down. This is right where we were when we did the deck 4 tour, right here. But you can get here from deck 5 as well, which is nice because you don't have to go down to deck 3 or deck 4 if you're coming from a cabin that's on one of the upper decks and you want to sit up here in the balcony. You just come down to deck 5. Makes it nice for access points and moving people around the theater. Nice. I'd love to watch a show from up here.
Right?
Great views from up above. There's also a wheelchair spot here as well, right there. So you can. The poles are going to be a little bit in the way, but it's not too bad. Right? Not too bad. There's also another glass showcase right here on this side of the ship. All right, so now get into the shops area. On this shop here, down at that end is where you can get alcohol and tobacco. As you can see here, you can get your fragrances all right in here. Stairs and elevators, let's don't forget those. All your Carnival merch is right here. We'll get a closer look in here, but when we were in the Glory, we found out there was no merchandise that had the ship name on it. And from this spot here, I do see right there where it said Carnival Conquest, right there. So there are some shirts and hats that say the Carnival Conquest, Lisa.
Okay.
So it's funny they didn't have it on the Glory, but they have it on this one.
Yeah.
Interesting. So here is your Skybox Sports Bar. On the Glory, this was converted into the Heroes Sports Bar. But on this ship, it's Skybox. Exactly the same spot, it just, different name, right? The decor is obviously slightly different as well. The Heroes Bar had a lot of military type decorations in there, and also paying homage to those who served. This one not so much. Then we'll do the other side when we come full circle. Here is your entryway to the casino. Then we're just going to walk through here real fast. They don't like us videoing inside the casino. Not sure why, but they don't like it. Us videoing in the casino. All right, there is the bar up here. There's your midship elevators and stairs. Ladies' room right here, and men's room, and a handicap accessible. But we're going to, just so we don't miss an inch, normally we try to stay to the right, but there is nothing on the right other than the cage, little stage here. So we're gonna sort of jig-jog to the left. Now we could have went straight out those elevators and stairs. Oh, here's a nice digital board Show our position. It's funny. It does look like we're heading north, but I thought we were heading south. I think we've just come down and down a loop. It almost looks like we're going back, Lisa.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
Right? We came out of Miami, went down here, did a loop. Now we're right here. How very strange. Well, this is a 4-day Bahama trip. And, well, the Bahamas are real close to Florida. Here's another sort of carnival merchandise store. And there is merchandise logo, right? Like you see the Conquest on the little tumblers there and some shirts. All right, so unlike the Glory, there's some stuff that says the Conquest. That's the elevators and stairs we were sort of standing at, but I didn't want to miss anything here. All right, here is a nice coffee bar. This is just called Cafe Fans. On the Glory, it was
Java Blue.
Java Blue. This is one of the kids areas, guys. It's locked. We shot a different area. This is your O2 club. Okay, I just wanted to open it to see if I could at least show you from here, but this is where the O2 club is. And we shot a separate video of that already. Nice, comfortable seating all the way around here. There's those stairs that said led up to the casino. I mean, obviously the casino's back there a little bit, but you can get up there from here.
That goes right down to Alfred's Bar.
Yep, right down to Alfred's Bar, Lisa said. Not sure if her metal one's on. So here's your video arcade. For all you arcade lovers out there. Got your claw games. All up here. Imagine winning that for the VR glasses. Look at that. Nice. Here's your prizes. So if you like the arcade and you'll win a lot, there's some prizes for you. I think the nicest prize here is a Hero Black 11. That's 35,000 points or tickets. So there's your arcade, everybody. It's a pretty decent sized arcade. Here's Henry's. This is sort of your nightclub. Close this down. They're getting ready to do an art auction here tomorrow. All right, you get the seats all set up. They're starting to bring the art in now. But at nighttime, this place is pretty thumping. Bar area is over here. DJ booth is up there, overlooking the dance floor.
Nice dance floor.
Yeah, nice dance floor. Maybe we'll try to sneak in here and get you some nighttime views. Straight ahead, a lot of people's favorite, the Alchemy Bar. Those famously crafted cocktails. All right, we'll go this way here in just a second, but make sure that we show you the elevators and the stairs. Actually, we're going to come out that way, so excuse me, remember we always try to stay to the right. So we're right here. So let's stay to the right. Here's Vincent's. Very yellow in here. At least it looks yellow to me. Is it yellow or mustard?
I could go with either.
Yeah.
Lots of sunflowers.
Lots of sunflowers. Yeah, of course, it's nighttime, so it does look a little bit different at night. All right, so we're now up here in the back for the other lounge or night. This isn't the disco, but they have comedians in here. They'll also have musicians in here and things. So, and the little round circle sort of banquettes. All right. There's your stage up there. So there's a few different levels in here. There's some stairs to go up. In fact, there was the comedians that are on here. By the way, this is called the Vegas Lounge, as you can see. Okay. All right, so now let's stay to the right. This is the piano bar. There was a door back there to get in, but that's sort of an emergency exit. The main entrance is right here. And the piano bar. Very, very popular place here on Carnival ships. Very wild colored theme in here. And we're back at the Alchemy Bar. And since there seems to be a French theme here, Henry's might be Henri's.
It might be.
Henri. Interesting little space which appears unused. Looks like it could be a bar, but I mean, there's literally nothing there. So
It was the same on the Glory in that space.
yeah. I honestly, the funny thing is I don't remember. All right, going back into the casino. Though the ship is 22 years old, there are areas that look nice. There are areas that look like, it needs a little bit of work, but there's also areas that look very, very nice. Oddly enough, the casino obviously has been updated with new games and things. So this is a space that actually looks pretty good. All right, so we're coming back out to the main atrium area into your shops. So if you're into watches, here's your watch area here. Right, see it from there. Cherry on top, right there. For those who've got a sweet tooth, want some candy. All right, very popular here on Carnival ships, cherry on top. By the way, if you want to get your ladies some fresh flowers, they actually have some roses and things in there. Well, your man to that point. Your Essie Jewelers. There's another one of these sign and sell kiosks up here. If you want to check your account from there, you can do that. Hipfish, Pandora, all right there. And got some other clothing down here at this end. So there you go, everybody. We've now gone 360 on deck 5. Let us know in the comments what your favorite area of deck 5 is. I know what mine is, but I want to know what yours is. All right? Now, until we see you on another deck or another ship, be safe.